Hello Internet, and as an avid collector of video games, I've accumulated quite a few consoles and games in my years. But I've more recently bought a reasonably capable computer, and I liked it a lot. So this is me and my transition to the PC Master Race. Behold my tower of power. Now, while you may think, oh, it's just a small case with hardly any games, you're like, oh, okay, nope, okay, side 3, side 4, looks pretty barren for a collector. That right there is my collection of games that are available on the PC, excluding PlayStation 4 because I haven't sorted them out yet. But the ones on the right are ones I already have. So let's get started with them. So to begin with, let's start with a game that I like. Well, 2 games. Released in 2012 and 2013 respectively, Ultimate Ninja Storm Generations and Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 are good games, featuring a largely accessible fighting system and the highly praised anime/manga series Naruto Shippuden. Naruto Generations follows Naruto through all of the base Naruto and through most of Shippuden. The fighting in Generations feels good, but is a little bit slower than the more modern variants. It's definitely starting to show its age, particularly when they use ultimate state, such as this fight with Itachi.
Let the battle begin! Right here! This is the difference between your power and mine.
The main story of Generations is also given through dialogue and pictures, which is a little bit lackluster to some of the other Ninja Storms that have more interactive storylines to Naruto, including different side quests that were never in the anime. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm was released in 2013 and is largely a more definitive version. Even though it doesn't have as much of the cross-generation theme as Generations, you can still recreate and play as characters from the previous generation, including brief story missions regarding such characters. The story in Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 is a roaming story, just after the destruction of the Hidden Leaf Village during Shippuden. I don't remember a lot about the roaming, but it was enough to keep me engaged. It is definitely better than the slideshow storyline of Generations, but the main storyline of like re-encountering the different mission is boring. So once you've done a mission and you go and do it again, you don't get any of the same feel as you do as when you had played it in that roaming mode, which is a little bit disappointing. Now, the fighting in Ninja Storm 3 is very smooth and very fast, nearly as fast as the more modern games. It's still performing quite well, only slowing down when using characters such as Madara and, characters that use a lot of flashy moves, and there is a slight hint when you use awakened modes. But it's acceptable. It's a lot better than the previous one. And as you can see, it still works. It works a lot better. Even with all the other flashy stuff going on, it still functions a lot better and is a lot smoother. And we can all appreciate that.
Who truly risked his life defending the village.
Now the main story interactions, when you get the cutscenes, are freaking awesome. While it would have been a pretty lopsided start in regards to power engagement, you know, the representation of the fourth Hokage being super powerful and the Nine-Tails Fox, it wouldn't be as mystical as when you're first learning about the jutsu and chakra and, you know, how it works, how the system works. But it's still a much better start than the original story. It's the same story, but it's told in such a way that it's just look at one of the action scenes that happens during this game, and I think you'll see what I mean.
At this rate, the Hidden Leaf Village will be...
Don't give up so quickly.
Lord Third.
We can't shy away, no matter how powerful the force we face. We have a village to protect. Let's go. Now's the time to gather our forces and drive this thing out of the village. Yeah! We won't let him terrorize our village any longer. Let's go! Let the battle begin! Fire style! Dragon flame bomb! Fire style!
The Nine-Tails are starting to act sluggish. It should be feasible to engage in close combat. You, sir. Chosen Akimichi has arrived.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Josie Akabichi at your service. I've come to join the battle.
It's coming.
Go! Super expansion jutsu! All right, keep it up.
Lord Third, I received word that reinforcements from the Minnesota clan will arrive any moment. Nine-Tails has stopped moving. You, sir. The Minnesota clan has arrived. Sorry, sir. We kept you waiting.
All right, let's get this party started. Launch a synchronized attack. Understood.
damage the Ninetales, but
Even with that assault, you feel greater damage.
a message from Chicago. He's almost ready to go ahead with the operation.
Let up the attack until he's ready.
Yes, sir. Look out! Message from Chicago. He's ready for an all-out attack.
All right, launch the operation.
Let's go. Chosen.
I've got it! Now we'll launch an offensive. Ready to attack him all at once, everyone!
Charge!
So, is Naruto Ninja Storm Generations or Naruto Ninja Storm 3 worth keeping considering what's available on the PC? Well, Generations isn't. 3 though, even though the full burst variation is better and is what I have on the PC, the accessibility and maneuverability of the Xbox 360 as opposed to my current PC would be more beneficial to on the couch play with my friends and family. So for now, it stays in my library, but there's only one thing that we can do to Generations. Alright, 5 and 10. What? What do you want me to do with it? At least I'm the one with the ice cream.